Stephanie Bain, I have a books. I'm a book nerd. There's so many books. Hello everyone, today's video is going to be the coffee book tag. Bangity Bangs did this. This is his tag. I'll link his video below. I wasn't tagged by him, but he said everyone do it. And I kind of just feel like doing a tag today, so why not? I mean, I love coffee, I like tags. And then if I had a third hand, I'd put I love books. So all three. Yay! So there are 8 questions. I actually had to change one of them because I don't have a book pertaining to that thing, question, or whatever. So we'll get to it when we get there. But I have some iced coffee in a sunflower mug. I live in Florida, we need iced coffee. So it's gonna stay there. Number 1 is black coffee. Name a series that's tough to get into but has hardcore fans. Now I'm going to answer this by saying it's a series I am finding hard to get into, and maybe you guys know this if you know me, but that would be Harry Potter. I love the first 3 books. I can't get past the 4th one. And I want to say this has like, this is the top of the list when it comes to hardcore fans. And I've just really tried, but I think it has to do with the whole like middle grade. I'm not a big fan of children's like middle grade books in the past. I've noticed that. But yeah. Number 2 is Peppermint Mocha. Name a book that gets more popular during the winter or festive time of year. I haven't actually read this book yet, but I know it gets more popular. I mean, Harry Potter is one of them. But Let It Snow, this is why I got it, because it got really popular during the winter, and I didn't have a festive themed book like this, so I got it because everyone was talking about it. You know, I mean, it's obvious that it's going to get mentioned, but this is by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Miracle. I will read this winter, but yeah. Next is Hot Chocolate. What is your favorite children's book? My favorite children's book, other than like every Dr. Seuss book and The Little Critters or something like that, I don't remember the exact name, is my bedtime storybook. I've had this since I was a kid. I love this. I've read all of these stories about 1,000,000 times. This poor thing is like, I had to tape it because of how much I read it. But I love this book. Oh, stop exiting. Number 4 is Double Shot of Espresso. Name a book that kept you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. If you guys saw the book talk, I think you would know which book I'm about to hold up right now. And that is Golden Sun, the sequel to Red Rising by Pierce Brown. Oh my god, this book took, I mean, like, it was literally like suspenseful from the like 5th page and on until the end, and there was just so many twists and turns and unexpectedness that kept coming out at me. I cannot wait for the 3rd book. I love this series if you guys haven't noticed. Next is If It Would Just Stop Closing Out on Me, I Wouldn't Have a Problem. Next is Starbucks. Name a book that you see everywhere. That's where I'm at, right? Yes. And for me, that's going to have to be Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. I forgot his name for a minute. I have not yet read it. I'm going to be reading it eventually because, you know, the movie's coming out. But you see it in all the stores, the first one and the sequel. You see it on everyone's booktube channels. Apparently everyone loves this book. So, like, I've seen this book everywhere. It's one of those books that YouTube/life in general made me buy. Coffee soup. Alrighty, number 6 is what's supposed to be that hipster bookshop, which is give a book by an indie author a shout out. I have some indies with their Kindles and I haven't actually read them yet, and I can't tell you which of the books I've actually read are indie authors. I don't think I actually, maybe I've never even read one. I can't tell you, so I don't want to answer untruth, like, you know, not being truthful about it. So I'm going to change hipster coffee shop to iced coffee. Name a book or a book series you can't wait to read in the summer. And for me, that is going to be The Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy by Jenny Han. I actually was really into this. Like, I was wanting to get this before I even joined BookTube, even though I got it afterwards. But then I heard such great things about it that I said, F it, I need to get it. So I can't wait to read it. I've heard amazing things about it. And, you know, this and Nicholas Sparks, like always. Like I have Safe Haven, so I'm definitely going to be reading that during the summer. So I'm so excited. Number 7 is, oops, I accidentally got decaf. Name a book you were expecting more from. I might get a lot of like heat from this, but I was expecting a lot for this book. I was expecting like amazingness downright, and that book is City of Heavenly Fire. It wasn't bad at all. It was definitely a 5-star book, but I thought it was gonna be like me wanting to rate it like 1,000,000, you know? And it wasn't that. I felt it dragged in a lot of places, and I felt like some parts were a little rushed or unnecessary. I don't know. I was expecting a lot more from the ending. I actually kind of started skim reading at this point. I literally put the book, like I left my bookmark and just kind of skim read the rest of the way. So I'm at page 552, and from then on I just started skimming. Like I know everything that happens, and it was a good ending, but I wanted more from it. So, and I, you know, it just, hearing what everyone else was saying, I didn't feel that way. I still think book 5 is my absolute favorite book from the series. This one would definitely be like 3rd because I love the first book. Number 8 is The Perfect Blend. Name a book or book series that was both bitter and sweet but ultimately satisfying. For me, the series, okay, for me, my answer is, well, the series isn't actually over yet. I mention this, I don't mean to mention this book series every single time. It's just, you know, when you guys love a book series, you're going to mention it all the time. So, like, what am I supposed to do about it? But this is, like, amazingness wrapped up in one. But so many things happen. I mean, I love that you're getting so much out of this series so far. And that there's a lot of love and, you know, like, passion. But there's a lot of cruelty and brutality and like murder and blood and guts, and it's just like, and then twists and turns. It's just, oh my goodness. I freaking love this series, and I can't wait to be, I know the last book's going to be amazing. I'm like 100% sure of it. Okay, maybe I'm only 95% sure of it, but still, I can't wait. And I can't wait to get the first book in hardcover, because it's just like, these books are beautiful. And it just looks like so teeny tiny. It's so tiny. Yeah, I need to get this again. So that is the coffee book tag. I'm not going to specifically tag anyone, but I hope everyone likes this and they do it themselves, because, I mean, come on, it's coffee. You know? If not, do like a tea tag. That would be cool. For people who don't like coffee, you could do the tea tag. But yeah, I'm going to put my replacement question and the original question for number like 6, I believe, about the whole hipster, but then, you know, iced coffee. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.